think maybe like the looks might play a role in maybe like the actual approach.
Alright,
But then if like the personality is not 100.
But when you're not answering your question.
No, like what's maybe I didn't understand
Okay.
the question properly.
This is my question.
Yeah.
You see a girl, yeah. Ma umbone, you don't see her personality. You see her physical, whatever. Is key or ever fit. Konkia. Yeah. But so, how do you compliment her? Ufiga gui. How do you compliment Guti? Okay, obviously you can't tell her Guti, I'm attracted to you. Maybe whenever smooth. So how do you compliment her without sexualizing?
Maybe like compliment her outfit, like the colors she has on or something.
Okay.
But what if you want to talk about the looks? Like
Looks. I've never like
complimented the moon at first.
Nah.
Like what you
Nah, I don't.
Right.
I'm not that brave, bro. I'm not that brave, but nah.
Okay. Vasad, elibugele.
Yeah.
Elilalile.
Yeah.
Ku wrong yini? Is it wrong ukuthi umuntu mayefika ekutshela ukuthi lo mzimba omuhle? Bangithi umuntu nguma amadoda. Man. Is it wrong ukuthi bali compliment ukuthi you have a nice body or you're beautiful? Angazi okunye uthi ngikuyini but liyakwazi you've been through that. So angikwazi ukuthi ngibeke njani umbuzo but I'm sure linzwile.
Yeah, I'll add something.
Yeah, so is it wrong yini?
All right. Mina, I have a question for you, Machem. Like I said, Mina, I define rape, sexual assault, and everything as a violation. You know, like invading a space, someone to in an unwanted way. It's in a starting funny, sexual. And how would you take it when if someone were to compliment your looks at first, how would you take it?
I
Like we are official and the same way it's in my sister is so fresh one of the things that we say my sister the body you know what we say is how fresh how blind my sister like in a way and what is khuluma. How would you take it when if uhambe straightini lapana then umuntu ongumfazi ethi sabona bhuti wami sharp bhuti wami yazi inyawo zakho zinhle, you know, or chest yakho fresh, my brother. Yeah, because that's what we do. That's what we do as a machine. How would you take it?
Understand.
So I think maybe answer here today can actually come from that. In as much as the women are gonna help us answer what this is what you actually do if you are complimenting a moon. If you feel like you want to compliment my looks, how would you take it, Lynn? Like honest now, spuma la vela go shootela. Se hamba la and then uchere hey, what's up? Push up. Yeah. Acheki chest yakho fresh. Uyangichaza. You know those the sexual comments that we make. How would you take it?
No, but I think that should be normal. Like imagine like a society where like women could just walk up and tell you how they feel.
Yeah.
I think
No,
listen to what I'm saying, bro. Like now and that's like but it like wouldn't it be like what's so wrong with like
compliment.
Even like asking like girls that ask niggas out like there's actually a cherry maybe like wow, I don't know how many that actually like fish this nigga but then they can't come to you and be like yo this is how I feel. Do you get like that's what I'm
alright.
But isn't it a good thing when a girl compliments you?
It's a good thing.
Hi,
That's a good thing.
Imagine a girl complimenting you.
It's always it feels nice. it really feels nice. But you
question printer. A compliment should be a nice thing to a human being.
All right, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I like to compliment amankazana, but we somehow come out like we are sexualizing their bodies. But sometimes we're just complimenting, bro. You don't even want it. You're just complimenting your good time. No, you're just beautiful. Anyways, bye. We'll meet.
Yeah.
So a compliment should be something and nice to hear.
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong? That's
true. Yeah. Yeah.
And then about Putwami chest or Putwami in. You won't to che.
Yeah, you won't. But you know what, I'm actually thinking, Kona. What if they are not in a space to receive that compliment? Number one. Tereng. I'm not making it difficult, my niggas.
You've seen that.
Number one.
We've seen it happen.
And two, like the thing here, entitlement, like I don't. And it's always good for people to compliment, but I don't think that we should feel entitled to compliment Abafas.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm actually like it. Yeah. I think it's so ingrained in us. So every time you see umuntu or fresh or cherry, you feel like you have to do or say something
to grab your attention.
To grab your attention. Yeah. That's where the problem really is. Sometimes I think, when you're alright, hang on, maybe it's going to sing a mashit. And it's not when it's too loud to affect. Ule aya fresh. Maybe it's kuluma sisodwa singa mashit, yo. See change out. Not just ule aya fresh simiyenza like good as is.
You're right.
Yeah. And like sometimes I think maybe you can just umbone ay labana umzimba kuyafiwa lapana faRAi, you know. Usithulele udlule ufasha. So I think it's a thing yokuthi because you know what, rape, I think every guy, I'm sorry to say this, gents, but I feel like every guy has a potential to be a rapist.
How come with you a rapist until proven innocent?
Yeah, look at I know. Yeah. But because we all have that potential. Because it's rape, I think it's a series of steps that happens, and I think each and every person who rapes someone, we have the same targeting, and there's things that they do prior to that, usually in preparation to get to that level, you know. So I don't think it's into a once off car, unless in some cases, of course, we can't go into detail. You know, we have exactly, that's the proper word. Which is on case into lazy, so we see compliment and go abi or send service look build to until we manifest into something extreme, a rape, like violent sexual, you know, type thing.
I have a question. Like,
yeah.
So like behind Wooty, like that ass, like there's desire in that statement.
Yeah, there's desire. Yeah.
So like I feel there's like a thin line there between maybe like desire and a compliment.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a compliment you shouldn't get. You should be able to pass a compliment without getting into specifics. Like that ass.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because like she might.
We don't just call anyone.
I mean, because she might. You could think, alright, cool. That ass it's a normal statement. On the surface, it sounds like a normal statement, but then the way she receives that, you know.
Asibacabangile.
Hey, no. It's exactly. You know, like we are so entitled as a much. You don't think what even lento lenyenza umuntu receive kanjani. You know, it's always about us. As long as when you get off, like you say the compliment, maybe you know, also but the effects, you know, and you know the most painful thing about this thing is that women face this thing at the moment as engine as I pin. Imagine how many niggas do those things, bro.
They go through
Bro, those funny compliments, how much they 20 though. And I don't think I will be able to deal with that. It is too much though. We need to do better.
That's true.
This is a serious conversation, eh?
Yeah, I know. But this is a very serious conversation.
It is.
Let's do better.
Let's do better, chance. Let's really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. And hey, in fact, I know we're probably going to do a second part to this thing, and we
maybe see you for echo in a cause, yeah,
yeah,
and then lo muntu oesimalo,
exactly, and you know what, like, we're about to wrap it up. Like, what I want us to do when we do that conversation, I just want us to see we take more of the listening part. We don't say so much because I feel like in these conversations, at least for this one, it's because we eating Amachita, you know, and but like I feel like in these conversations, as Amachita, we insert ourselves so much into the conversation. Even I've seen when women are talking about gender-based violence, sexual violence, and everything. Amachita, we always put ourselves into that conversation.
So defend.
You know? Like we were saying, we have a defender, you know. We take the defensive part, and I think sometimes when I was defensive, you know that somehow you have done some of that stuff. You might not have raped, like in the technical sense of the word, but you've done those microaggressions. That's where I see Amachita where we go wrong. Like, every time women speak about these things, especially on social media, I hate. You know what I used to do though? I used to respond like with Twitter. Like I some of the things I was like, bro, why don't you understand? This person is talking about my experience and how these things affect women, affect her. And here you are when as a man, in your self-conceited man, super defensive and shit. Then I ended up not taking part in those conversations because like I don't feel like it's my duty, you know. Tina, the conversations we should be having as much are these ones. This, but like when women speak about those things, then Tina slalele, and then we do better. So yeah, I don't know, any final words, gents? faRAi.
You're coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back. If he has easier questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'll come back. But man, I think I know for a person, there's like you mentioned Wuti, women from Yokseni until Mtambama. I know a person who actually like created okay, not created a persona, but she does this thing, Wuti, she gives out like wrong information. Whoever is like trying to talk to her, it's like, guys, my name is Samantha, but like her real name is so and so. Because like she doesn't feel safe. Because like, you know, niggas. So
Hey, bro.
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's not nice.
It's crazy.
Imagine having to tell more than 10 people.
10 people.
Different names.
Every
names.
Day. Just to be safe, though.
Just to be safe.
And women are not safe. You know what? Alright, I don't want to speak. I'm only saying it's special code, you know. But like, it's so, you know, it's subject it touches me a lot because like I have older sisters, cousins, and female relatives that these things that I saw happening to them, those things are starting to register now. But oh shit. This was abuse, this was violation, this was rape. Even when I lama uncle la no uthi nxa ifika lapana abantwana mama nkazini kasi udlala imbamba bamba, you know, umfazi kamalume, you see those things.
But Jay, that's what I don't understand. Sorry, but Jay, when it comes to that, I'm glad you mentioned it. But I don't know if omalume they have or uncle labo bani. I don't angazi kumbi they have skill to lure those girls to them. Because Jay, if you're watching, you don't see anything wrong. Ngambona yena maybe uyabekholisa nxa ebamba bamba. But when as the third person mawukhanyela like you see nothing wrong. Because ubona umzukulu ozithandela umalume. But maybe umalume na ule agenda. Yabona, which is painful now. Amankazana mase khuluma ngakho or you're now seeing it with Jay phela so and so was going through this and this when this and this was happening.
Hey boy,
so malume
I know we'll be better uncles. Yeah, we
so let's just be better human beings in general.
So I think it's we just have to wrap this up because it's gonna be so long because you know what? I know.
You know what? Let's try. It keeps coming.
All right. So shout out once again to guest here to faRAi. Thanks, dog. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, dog. And we're gonna put his links also with description, you know.
Especially Engoma.
faRAi makes some great music, but you guys will know about that more. That's the thing. So like, shout out Cheetah for coming through. And it's a wrap. Once again, it's the Culture Decoded podcast. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, you comment, you give us feedback, especially on a subject as serious, as needed as this one. Especially, we would really appreciate it if women if you come across this, can you kindly respond and just tell what you think? And maybe the statements that we say, we don't know, skulume wrongly.
It sounded wrong,
You know, it sounded wrong, it came across wrongly. Let us have the conversation outside.
It's correct.
It's correct. You
know.
We are men.
We do izinto lezi.
Yeah.
True.
And also maybe if I can add, they can share like their experiences.
Exactly.
What if there was ever a time when you felt violated, or if you were ever in a situation where you know but you know,
if you wanna be part of the next episode of this, can you comment with your James? I want to be part of this next episode of consent is sexual. So please a commenter when as a girl which I know and then we'll discuss from there.
Facts. Yeah, actually that's good. Like ukuthi nxa ifuna ukubuya a comment abuye sikhulume. It's that thing. So sharp fere bafethu, shout out.
It's been right lapho.
Awake.